Guys, good morning. Your friend Sebastian, Foundation 1440, and just here at Durango High School. Nice and quiet, empty field, right? I'm about done with empty fields. And here, guys, I'm just sitting in my trusty steed. Haha, thank goodness, right? And guys, I just wanted to talk to you about what you are saying yes to and what you're saying no to. And we just need to recognize, guys, when we say yes to somebody, we're saying no to a bunch of other things. And I'm listening to this podcast. It's called Empire Building, and it's a group of just powerhouse women from my company. And I don't know about your business, but they were talking about how only the top 1 or 2% of women who own businesses gross more than $1 million. And these are women that do it at a very high level, and it's really cool to hear them talking. And if I had to say, just listen to the first podcast, if I had to say what it was about a work-life balance. And these are uncompromising, strong, powerful women that are absolutely getting after it, right? And they've said no to enough things that they can say yes to two things. One being building a big life, right, for them and their family. And the second thing that they can say yes to is being home for dinner every night, and how important family is, right? And these are women, one of them works under another baller, right? She's actually in a corporate situation and she's got an empire of her own, and yet she's working on somebody else, under somebody else. So know that, when I think about, do I go this alone? And they say, if you want to go fast, do it alone. And if you want to go far, do it with people, right? So impressed to hear from this lady. And the other three are sort of more empire builders in their own right. They've done it themselves. They may have, corporate husbands or stay-at-home husbands, right? A little bit of everything. So for my lady friends out there listening to this podcast, get on to empire building, right? These gals are amazing. And what you say yes to means you're saying no to a lot of other things. And so we have to be very careful with our yeses, right? And one of my big pet peeves right now, right, is that as we come out of this and we're getting healthy, how do we get the kids back out here, right? Kids do things in groups, and when you watch kids, they roll around and they stuff their nasty fingers in each other's faces and all these things, and it's just breaking my heart to sit. Now, there's it's just beautiful out here. The kids haven't been here to mess it up, right? But look at that, it's just gorgeous. It breaks my heart that it's not filled. So whatever we gotta do, you gotta wear a mask for a little bit so we can fill that field. Come on, guys, it's just a mask, right? Do you have to keep a little distance so we can fill that field? It's not that big a deal. And when I think about the generation born at the turn of last century. 1918, Spanish flu, 1920s, right? Biggest depression on history, and let's pray we don't give it a run for its money. World War II, guys, it's a few months and a mask, and yeah, it represents all this and that, and America free, all those things, right? I get it, right? And that right there, guys, that's an empty field. So it ain't about us, right? What is it about? I think it's about the kids, right? Every single biological part of your body is designed to put kids on that field. Now, you may not like kids, you may not have kids, you may just have dogs or nothing. I don't care, right? Empty field. Do what you gotta do, and let's get after it, right? And so I don't know, mixed messages here, right? Talking about empire builders and these strong women in my life. And one of the things I love is if you look right over about there, my wife is right on the other side of that house. We're not quite on the rim yet. And right over there, my wife is there. You want to talk about a powerful woman. You want to talk about an empire, right? She's got an empire. It's 1,600, 1,500 square feet. Man, but she runs it with grace and poise, and I just love her, and she's building an empire with me. And I can tell you one thing, empty fields aren't working for mama. It ain't working for me. So 2 messages, right? One, what are you saying yes to that needs a no, right? And this is, guys, remember, man, if the cabin loses depressurization, if the cabin's depressurized and the mass falls from above, you put it on your own face first so you can help the littles. Put the mask on your face. Can we please, for the love of all things holy, fill this field? Nothing political here, guys. Just fill the field. And if you're an empire builder, say no to anybody that isn't interested in filling this field. So I don't know what the message is, guys. I don't even care. But what I do know is I love you. I love Durango. This field needs to be filled with frolicking, happy children. You know, of course, out here they're going to hit each other, right? And we're going to be talking about... I want to get back to crying about concussions and sports being so dangerous. Fun, groups of kids. Like, we're trying to get this Durango BMX open, and you can have groups together and and I'm like, man, you gotta get those kids out. I know this is scary, dangerous stuff, and we're taking it seriously. And for the love of all things holy, as beautiful as this is, it was designed to be filled with people, and I can't wait till we get back to it, guys. So whatever we gotta do, right? Honestly, a mask. I'll wear fins and a flippin' snorkel if you let me fill this field or open up Durango BMX. And I love our leaders. You're doing what you can. There's no easy answer. If we had the easy answer, man, we'd read the Cliff Notes, make a couple changes, and move on. But here we are, guys. Let's figure out how to mix up a fat batch of lemonade out of these lemons. Fill the fields. Right? And not the hospitals. I love you. Your friend Sebastian, anything I could do to help you, your business, your family, your people. Guys, lean in and don't go it alone. Man, if joy isn't your default position, if you aren't figuring out right now what's important, relationships, people, give me a call, man. It'll be the best flipping money you ever spent, man. You ride around with the stupid grin on your face like me. Oh, man. You know, it's tiring being joyful.